Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are jumping in with Jocelyn and Brant for week two. Now, at the end of week one, we did have a little child here. What's happening? Why? This is not the first time that we hop in with Jocelyn, and they are in full formal gear. Not to mention, Brant was just freezing to death because he was in a workout outfit. So, we're just going to ship him off to work. Now, for those of you who are just joining us for the first time, Jocelyn was initially married to Gina, and then there was a little bit of cheating happening, and uh, yeah, so now we're with Brant, and he is indeed an elder who is a bodybuilder, who is active, who dislikes fitness, and so we are really struggling for him to reach the top of his fitness skill because he's also an elder, so, like, everything is, like, strenuous to him. But yeah, so we do also have Jocelyn, and she's a low orbit specialist, okay? She is, like, on the road to being an astronaut, and they do have a child here. Okay, and her name is Lila, and she's, like, super small because she's a baby. We are gonna go help her eventually, I don't want anybody to panic, okay? Just wanted to finish the workout. Now we did build them this house, okay, and they are not furnished, but we are getting there, okay? Little by little, we are getting there. They have all the basics that they need, limiting but not included to, the garbage can, because obviously the garbage can is super important. I will buy that before bed, like okay, maybe not before bed, but, like, it's up there, okay? It's up there. Vacuum. Alright, so here's what it looks like with Brant for those of you who are here for the first time. So, it does not take much for him to be, like, exhausted. Now, obviously, he hates his life because he doesn't like fitness, but it is his job, and it is a part of his traits that he is active. So, we are trying to get this done without, having him expire prematurely. Okay, so, we do a little bit and then we take a bath so that we can get rid of that strenuous activity, and then we try again, okay? And I've been using Jocelyn, so she is, like, super fit, super active. She's really high on the fitness skill level. We've been using her to, like, mentor him in hopes that he will gain skill just a little bit quicker. Do I think it's helping? Not huge amount. I don't think it's, like, massive amounts, okay? Because it's still strenuous activity. I think it's based on the length of time that he actually does something. And, like, he is getting there, okay? We're almost at, like, level 6 fitness, but it's just not happening as quick as I want it to be honest. He's already an elder. I'm not entirely sure where this is gonna go. I was hoping that we would get him to level 10 because I'm pretty sure when you have a sim reach level 10 fitness, actually extends their life. And for those of you who have been following along, you know that the Sims that we are playing in our forever save file are not aging up unless we are playing them. So they are only aging up as we are with them for the week, which is why we are doing week for week. It's easier to track, how old people should be and, all that other stuff. However, the people surrounding that we are not playing are aging up as we go. So between the first time we saw Brant with Jocelyn and the second time, he had aged up significantly. All right. So we realized that pretty quickly. And now we're kind of being a bit mindful. So already we need to double check on Sunday before we go if our sim is pregnant, because they will run through their pregnancy and give birth regardless if we are in the house or not. And obviously, if we are, hoping to have a little love connection with one of the NPCs or one of the people in the surrounding world, we kind of need to lock in the deal and have them move in by the end of the week if we care about it, right? So these are little things that obviously, we have to pay attention to. We are also just going to complete this aspiration milestone here where it says workout at a gym venue. Like, I feel like that's not really necessary for him in this time because he's already struggling so much. So we are just going to skip that with a little bit of a cheat going on. Okay. I'm also debating, like, because I think they're only elders for so long, like, I think it's only 2 weeks maybe, or is it, like, 13 or 15 days or whatever the case might be? So he's gonna be, like, I don't know, this might be our last week with him, I'm not entirely sure, which means I don't think we're gonna make it to the top of his fitness skill level to get that extended, life for him. So, I don't know. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. Look at all the baby things, and to be honest, it's probably all repetition. It's probably all the same thing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 things. Her queue is full to deal with this baby, but we are just going to send it off to daycare, and so be it. All right? All right, so we are going to woohoo alone for Brant. Look at him dealing with his daughter, even though he did not want a child. Good for you, Brant. Good for you. And of course, we are getting him, ready to rumble so that we can once again do some fitness. This week passes by so fast for them. And to be honest, I think it's because they both go to work. They both go to work at the same time. So there's a lot of the day that's already gone because they go to work. Meanwhile, a lot of our other families have small businesses or, work from home. There's always someone at home. So the time passes much more slowly. All right, Brand, I'm going to need you to get it together, friend. You can do this. So what if you just like fitness? Just do it anyway. The shower is broken, so he's repairing. Need of a break. You know what? I am in agreement with that, Jocelyn, because you have been busting your hump since day one. Okay. Day one with Gina, you have been just working towards it. And I respect that. You've really been at it. So good for you, girl. She can't go because he's standing there. So if he could move out of the way, she could probably go eat. Yeah, their house is looking a bit bland, but I wanted to move them out of the town, and I was trying to avoid having them in the same neighborhood as Gina. I mean, realistically, you're not moving next door to your ex. So, we moved and now they live next to Scott and his family. Oh, look, there he is. It's her bestie. They are really good friends, to be honest. They are really good friends, Jocelyn and Scott. We are not going to engage in conversation at this time because it is midnight and they do work. So, um, you know, oh my goodness, she's passing out. Girl, please stand. Oh my. Can you make it to the bed? Oh, okay. There we go. Still, the baby is not happy. Baby is not happy. Lila is very hungry. Lila has been looked after all afternoon, yet she is never pleased. Oh, she aged up. Oh, cute. Okay, well, needs amusement. Um, let's pay the bills instead. You could cook. Yeah, that would work for her because I think a lot of her she was one of the Sims that we were able to create and choose the things that she likes when we were in Create a Sim. So she does like cooking. It will help with her fun. Not entirely sure why nobody is going to work. Everybody off today? Is Tuesday vacation day? I'm not sure. What's happening? And Lila, she's so cute. All right, we need to give the room a facelift for Lila. We are going to move the bassinet over somewhere, and we are going to place a crib and one of these bad boys with our one and only garbage can so that we don't have to worry about emptying that garbage can. And then we're going to add some chairs to the dining room, okay, to give it some life. So, because they are so high up in their careers, Brant and Jocelyn, it's not going to take us long to actually decorate this house. Obviously, um, it took us a bit longer to build the house because we were limited on funds. But now that the house is built and, you know, we're just furnishing, I think we'll be okay. I think it'll be all right. So, obviously, there's still the bathroom in the master bedroom. We have the living room that hasn't been touched, but we're working on the kitchen and the dining area, and then we will add to it as we go. I'm trying to find lighting to put on the walls here. I'm so limited to the lights that I like. I shouldn't say that actually. I think right now we're just limited because of the style of oh, I don't think I have enough money for that. Whoops. Yeah, we're limited because of the style of the dining room, but that's okay. We are like moving on. Great. So there we go. We add a little bit of life to our dining space. And the rug is from the Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack. It's one of my favorite rugs for a lot of reasons. Number one, the size is somewhat okay. I really struggle with the size of rugs, guys. That's what I use the tool mod for. It's to resize rugs 100% of the time. All right. So in the meantime, we are going to get Brant to work out and we are going to hope that we can get him to level 10, extend his life by a few days because unfortunately we waited to add him to the house. So he did age that entire time that we weren't with him. Not since he's moved in, obviously. I don't want to try not to confuse everybody, but why between when Jocelyn met him and when he moved in with her in week 1, there was obviously some aging. We're trying to limit the amount of aging that is happening to him so that they can have just like a small little life together, okay? What can he do? Why is there icky plumbing? Just get out of the bathroom. Just get out of the bathroom. Obviously, this would be much better if he liked fitness. And yes, I could technically go in to create a sim and change his wants and likes and dislikes and all of that. But I don't want to do that because I think that his likes and dislikes are what make him up as a sim. I think that it's a part of who he is. And he came pre-equipped with the bodybuilding career. So you know what? He was created with the dislikes fitness and with a career based on something that he dislikes. So I think that is really interesting. So that's how we are going to play. He did, however, get the self-discovery trait, the active self-discovery trait, which I think is really interesting because he doesn't like it. Just his career. And that's what we're doing it so often because he is an elder and not gaining skill quick enough. So it's interesting how that's happening. Right. Middle of the night, the child is not sleeping. You can do it, Brand. We're gonna woohoo instead. Okay? I did do that. We're just gonna he fell asleep, so, like, whatever. They both need fun to go to work, okay? So, it's fine. It's totally fine. They're feeling very unsatisfied in their relationship. You guys, I am so over this, like, quick relationship depletion. I have no words for it. It is constant. It is constant, and I don't know if I can turn it off, but, like, I am getting so frustrated with it. Is this happening to anyone else? Like, we've created created a lot of families since we started, like, this gameplay, and between, families that are available to everybody and families that are available to members, there is, I mean, I don't know, 8, 9 families now, and they all have the same and I have created families that have, like, close family dynamic and a wholesome relationship, and still it's happening. And it's not like these Sims are being mean to each other. It's not like, they're doing these awful things and whatever. It is exhausting. It is exhausting. What are they supposed to like, I don't understand how to fix this or keep them happy. Like, I don't know. Like, they're in the midst of building a life together, a home, a family, working out even though they don't want to. I mean, listen, okay? It's extremely frustrating. They're always discontent with each other, every single sim family. It doesn't even matter if they have good compatibility or not. I am ready to to deep dive into figuring out how to turn that off because it's so frustrating. And I feel like, I don't know, am I the only one that this is happening to, or is this everybody? Like, I'm not sure. Mama Bear is in full astronaut outfit and she is changing the diaper in full outfit. Jocelyn, sweetie, like, you can change out of your work outfit when you get home. Immediately. Immediately after you get home, you can change straight out of that outfit, okay? Oh my goodness, Brant, like, it's only 7 PM. You did a small, small workout that has just wrecked you, buddy. I don't know. I don't know. There's so much going on. They're discontent. His attraction changes for her. Can you come in? No, we are not doing that again. No, we are locking this door immediately. You are not coming in. In fact, let's just double check the back door too. Lock for everybody. Like, girl, no. Absolutely not. My goal for this, like, forever save file at this point would be, I don't know, to have it kind of run like a legacy where, we keep playing these for generations to come and we see um what kind of legacy they build, in their city. And maybe some kids will move away to different cities, and I don't know, I think it'd be really cool to see where, the founding sim families, what they create, because 'cause we're randomizing pretty much everything for the Sims as they're born and, creating Sims based on their interests. I think it's super interesting, and I'm really excited to see where this takes us. Alright, everybody is finally asleep. We are jumping into Thursday already. Like, this week is flying by. Dust bunnies, you guys, like, I don't know if it's a kind of PTSD or what exactly, but every time I see dust, I think of the apocalypse challenge, and right now we're struggling, guys. We're struggling in the apocalypse challenge, but we are pushing through because I believe in us, and I believe in the Sims. I think they can do it. Okay, Felicity and the girls. The Pan is, well, Pan is Pan. And yeah. All right, buddy, you can do this. You can box. All right? Like, you can figure this out, buddy. Just keep going. I wish we could send them to like a spin class or, a boxing class or, just some kind of like, anything really to help them learn skills. I think that would be so cool. Just like a rabbit hole thing, even if it was just that. We are going to unlock the door and go say hello to Scott because we have not said hello to him all week. And I feel like it's important to maintain friendships, but not our marriage. I mean, there we go. There we have it. Oh, she could offer, um, these as his attraction changes based on what she wears. So he must have like a like or dislike based on clothing, which I think is so funny. 'Cause what's clothing? Honestly. What is clothing, honestly? So, hold me closer. Absolutely. We are, like, making waves here, and still we're discontent. Does anyone notice Scott actually, like, took off before we got to say hello? Jocelyn is pregnant? Brant is already accepting the pregnancy immediately when we're finding out. Oh my goodness. Good for you, sunshine. Good for you. We didn't even have to make any effort. Scott is back. He changed his outfit. I love that for him. Hello, Scott. Ooh, under what conditions? Give me that money, honey. My goodness, he just felt her belly. That's so sweet. Ask to be flower pal at wedding. Oh my, I forgot that they're not married. I forgot that Jocelyn and Brant were not yet married. It's not the end of the world. Not everybody needs to get married. I mean, they are engaged, but some people stay engaged forever. Maybe they're just that couple, they were both married before, and maybe, the proposal and being together, creating a family and a life together is enough for them. To each their own. All right, Brant, you can do this. Help the baby. Change your diaper. Oh, there was a little glitch. That actually happens quite a bit. The kids look like they just drop out of their arms. We're gonna put her to sleep. It is 10 PM on a Thursday. Her needs are going down super fast. I almost feel like this has happened before where needs are depleting, like, significantly quicker in a pregnancy than the prior one, and sometimes I feel like it means twins, and I know that sounds really dumb, but it has happened before. It happened actually in our Rags to Riches challenge where the first time the dumpster baby was just like a regular pregnancy, her needs were depleting at a regular rate, and then when she was pregnant with the hot tub baby, it actually was going down so much quicker, and I could tell she was pregnant because of that before she even had a bump. And it ended up being hot tub twins. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's giving those vibes, but I mean, what do I know, right? And I know there are like tricks, like tips and tricks and stuff to, you know, choosing what gender the baby is going to be at birth. And, I know that there's also tips and tricks on how to have multiples. I don't really want to do that. I don't think that that's great, but I mean, maybe we'll try it one of these times, I don't know. There's also, like, the, reward traits, obviously, there's the lot traits, there's, like, fertility drinks and massages and everything else that help with that. Is that really what we need at this time? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I love when Sims have, like, all these kids, it gives, like, legacy vibes, but at the same time, I'm like, Not too many." Okay, not too many because then we gotta deal with them, right? Alright, so here we are gonna go in and we are going to work on this kitchen. I'm not sold on the color of the walls yet. I do kind of really wanna use the yellow, okay? I'm finding my love for color throughout this gameplay. because yes, I am a part of the millennial gray community, okay? But I am trying to find my love for color. So Kaylee and Alana, um, they are a part of the member families, and they're like this very zen, um, chill household, but they have a very colorful house. And to be honest, it's so beautiful. And yeah, so now I'm trying to bring the color around to multiple houses. Obviously, it's harder sometimes, more than others. So I feel like this is one of those times that I can just add a little floof of color. Like, the rug in the dining room was something I never would have normally used, but you know what? Today we're feeling it, so we put it in there. And we're not gonna overcrowd this kitchen at this time. Obviously, there's so much clutter that came with the new kit that I would love to use, but I also don't wanna be too cluttered. Alright, buddy. Energize box. Let's do this. No, keep going, though. Please don't stop. Just keep going. Oh, for goodness sake. Come on, man. Take a bath. Try again after. Jocelyn, you are like winner, winner, chicken dinner, buddy. You are top notch. Okay, so she can't work out while she's pregnant, which is going to stall her slightly from getting a promotion because you get promotions much quicker when you do the daily tasks. Obviously, that is not the case at this time. Look at them. The fact that she stays in her astronaut getup while she's teaching him how to do workouts, it completes me in ways that I cannot describe. I'm really having a bad time. Uh, oh, you're fine. You're totally fine. Level 7. Good for you, Brant. Good for you. What is that on her back? Is it like a oxygen pack maybe? It must be. Alright, so we are gonna try to clean her up without having to take her to the bath. Happy spitter. That's awesome. Oh my goodness, they're passed out. They're passed out. No. Come on, guys. You can do it. Oh my did we work out throughout the day? No, it's middle of the night. Okay, I thought that said 12 p.m. I was like, "What?" Oh my did she wet herself? Did we allow that? Oh, no, she's almost going to wet herself. Okay. She's so angry. Work starts for Branch in an hour. He's still sleeping. He is still sleeping. Right, so we are gonna make oh my goodness, it's almost Lila's birthday. Oh. Okay, let's feed her and then we age her up. Oh my goodness, that is so sweet. I always love to see, like, what the kids are gonna look like as they age up. She's so adorable. Look at those double buns. Fiori oh my goodness. She's gonna propose, you should do what you think is right. Thanks for nothing, Jocelyn. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you know what? You do you, boo, and then you let me know what the outcome is. Thanks for nothing. Come on, man. Look at this cutie. Let's wander. Let's get that movement level up. You guys know I love it watching the toddlers walk, okay? Look at her go. All right, let's go back in the house, girly. All right, so we're just checking up on Jocelyn, and she is in her third trimester, which means that she should be giving birth before the end of Saturday. Hopefully, could you meet me at the park right now? We need to talk. Wish there was a let fate decide option for that. Like, we all know he wants to break up with her, but if we bring chocolates, they're not going to break up. They're going to stay together. Now, there was a way to have like fate decide that for you or like randomize the option. I think it would be a bit more fun, a bit more uncalled for. Let's invite our bestie in. Okay. Grant, he's got to get that workout, man. Like, he needs to get this down path. Oh, oh, we're having the baby now. Okay. All right. We're ready. Like, we're ready. We're going to change the last name. You guys, I thought they were already married. It is a boy. Let's name him Ruben. I think that's kind of cute. And Scott is giving her a hug. Like, oh, that's so sweet. All right. Let's talk about all kinds of things. We haven't really seen our friend all week. Let's catch up. I'm so glad you think my llama jokes are getting old. I feel like you just get me. They are such good friends, like, and they do have amazing compatibility, and so, obviously, that means that they get along really well together, just right off the cuff. Alright, we are coming to the end of Saturday, and so we are gonna send him home. We need to wrap up this week with our family. Brant, like, what are you even doing? We are going to get our sim to, give some love to her child. We are not going to choose the supportive, um, aspect of this relationship because I find that every little thing with toddlers is like to the extreme. So she gave her a hug and all of a sudden they're supportive, but like if she would have asked her to go for a bath and she would have given her a hard time, immediately it is like strict and I don't want that. I feel like those things come later on when they're children or teenagers. I think that's a much more better representation of what it looks like, but when they're toddlers, like, everything is to the extreme, I find. Like, you play with them once, and they are, like, aggressive. So, I just think that I don't make big decisions for their relationships based on unwanted sibling. Okay, alright, fine. It is an unwanted sibling. You'll survive. Right, we are gonna run a pregnancy test, though, because we are at the end of Saturday. She is not pregnant, thank goodness, because we just had one. And we are gonna go in quickly and add a toddler bed for our little bestie Lila, and we're gonna switch all this stuff over to blue because I think that's really cute. I forgot to move the child out of the bed. Almost Brant's time. Make the most of these final days. Are we already there? Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, well, well. Full disclosure, you guys, I have never partaken in a funeral or anything of that sort, and I think that this will be the time to do it for the first time. Um, obviously not right now, though, it's the end of the week. So until next time, see ya.